Today's advice is real simple. Most of you out there want to hit the driver better, farther, straighter, tighter, whatever adjectives you want to use, but you want to hit it better. And what's interesting about the driver, when the industry surveys buyers of new drivers, and the new drivers today cost anywhere, and the average anyway, is probably north of $500. But one of the number one things that people want when they buy a driver is adjustability. The ability to adjust the driver to their particular swing. And what's really interesting about that is 90% of those people never even adjust it just one time. So today's advice is real simple. Adjust that driver, and you're going to adjust it first and foremost for its height, right? You're going to take your tool, you're simply going to put it, and this is a PXG driver, they're the same though, or they're not the same, but the tools are the same, ironically enough. And you're going to adjust this screw. You're going to simply pull the shaft out, and on this shaft here, you're going to notice it's going to say, depending on the manufacturer, higher, lower by level of degrees. So 0.5, 1 degree, 1.5, 2 degrees. In this case here, a 9-degree driver, and we can have the ability to raise it plus or minus 2 degrees. We're going to raise it 2, so plus 2. You're going to match that up, and then you're simply going to torque this down. And now, this 9-degree driver is an 11-degree driver. You're going to hear a click. That's it. I know what you're thinking. Daniel, I'm going to hit it higher. I don't need to hit it higher. I want to hit it farther, tighter, all those other things. Well, you're not, all right? By simply raising the loft here, it does not take the club head and bend it back like that, and so you're going to pop it up. What it does is it actually closes the club face. And if you're like 80% of Americans out there, you slice your driver, or you hit it to the right, or you fade your driver. Now, that adjustment is going to actually close the face a little bit. And that's going to allow you to hit a tighter, better drive, if you would. The other thing is the added loft is going to give you a little bit more distance, all right? And on tour, if you look at the average golfer, the average tour player, I mean, they're hitting 10-degree plus drivers, right? Rory comes to mind. Dustin Johnson hits 10.5. Bubba Watson, Cam Smith, right? All these people hit 10 degrees or more. So why in the world would an amateur be hitting 8 or 9 degrees? So adjust that driver up. You're going to go to your local driving range. You're going to hit 7 to 21 balls and see if it makes a difference. If you have the ability to go to a simulator, hit a bunch of drives beforehand, get the data if you would, and then come back and hit 7 to 21 after the adjustment. The second adjustment, if that goes well for you, the second adjustment you're going to do is you're going to move the weight around. Some of them have a slide where you're going to slide that down to draw. Same thing. This one here has weights, right? So the heavier weight would be more towards the back, right? So all you're going to do is just same thing, untorque these weights here if your driver has weights, and you're going to pick the heavier weight, and you're going to put the heavier weight on the heel. Why is that important? Because now the toe is lighter than the heel, and the toe is going to close the club face a little bit more, leading to better strikes, all right? So try that again. So do them, like I said, do the first one first, do the height first, and then adjust the weight of the golf club more towards draw for most of you, okay? If you'll do that, I almost guarantee you'll hit better golf shots.